Hello, I'm Andy Wen, IDIS Global Design Principal. Today I'll be speaking about Shuibei International Center in the city of Shenzhen.
Hi, this is Huang Jiong in Shenzhen. I'm so glad and excited that Shuibei International Center has this great opportunity to apply for the best tall building 100 to 199 meters. Now, I would like to talk about the initial idea and expectation of this project. The project is one of the tallest buildings in Shuibei area. We hope it will be a landmark with outstanding and amazing architectural appearance. What's more, the project is surrounded by abundant natural scenery, such as the city's highest mountain and a beautiful park with a lake full of lotus. So we wish to find a connection between the building and the nature, providing people with a green environment to relax and refresh. We believe the architect has a fully understanding of our idea and is capable to implement into this project design. First, due to the appealing architectural appearance, this project stands out among many newly developing projects nearby. Second, the designer has a deep knowledge of the local building design regulations, which enable the project to get approved by the government successfully. Last but not least, the planted outdoor space as the distinctive feature greatly improve the project's attractiveness. I want to say thank you to Andy and for the ADAS team. You have done a good job. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, first a little bit about the site surroundings and design considerations. So located in Luohu District in the Shuibei International Park. And you can see the red dot is our site, and we are at the north of this enormous, beautiful park that are at Shuibei International. Our site is located on the north and south vertical axis of the city. So the yellow, we're actually looking at it's north and south. So we're on the west side of this main axis of the city. And you can see we are at the roundabouts, at a very major intersection roundabouts on that city. And on the left of the site is the north and south axis of the city. On the right is the green space, and these are surrounding buildings. And one of the very important aspects of this building is to reach this height limit. It needs to be higher than the building next to it, as you can see in the blue. So some of our main concerns about this project right from the beginning is four main aspects. It's the commercial, it's transportation, urban protocol, and also its public entities. So we want this to be very public to the people in the surroundings, and it also needs to be a gateway to the city itself. And it's a mixed-use project, so we want to bring people up into the building, not just 95, but 24 hours a day, and it needs to communicate to the city. And the major concern of the building, right from the beginning, we didn't want this to be just a box, right? So Shenzhen, it's a subtropical area in China, so very, very good climates, very hot in the summers. So we wanted this building, if you can see on the left, we didn't want it to just be a box. So we started cutting slices at every 15 floors. And every 15 floors, we created these gardens, these vertical aerial gardens. So there are these horizontal slices, breaking the building apart to open up the building, so make this building breathable. And also there's green inside at the entire tower of the building. And also another part is to make it a very iconic cultural building. So something very significant, very iconic. So it needs to have this verticality, as you see on the right. So this is my very first sketch at the very beginning of project. Our concept, we brought in the idea of the bamboo. The bamboo grows very quick. It's very sustainable, and it regrows very quickly. So the parts of the bamboo that every many years it grows, it has these notches in the bamboo. That's a very good fortune in China to have these notches. It means the uprising of the people or individuals that wants to achieve higher levels. So that was the concept of the building. And at these notches, we wanted to bring the green into the notches to make these wonderful gardens, these sky gardens. So we wanted to move the people up from the podium into the building. So the building stands at 200 meters, and it's got three major notches. These three major notches, they become sky garden, and they become these aerial spaces that people can come out to. But you're still in the tower. So the building on the left is daytime, on the right is nighttime. So you can see this building now it has already become a very iconic building in this area of Shenzhen with these different notches of the building. The notches are these green spaces that now occupy. So this image is still during the construction, but you can see the notches. It was still in construction, but they're infilling these little villas inserted into these notches, and then it becomes these aerial gardens. And the podium, this looks like an eye, and now the nickname it's called the Eye of Shenzhen. So this eye is very interesting in the daytime with its pixel details, and at night it becomes a mega LED panel. So you can see the many views of this building. The bamboo idea is not literal, of course, but it's a very conceptual. It maintains a very conceptual notion of these notches that rise up and higher, and gardens come in, and you can occupy these outdoor gardens in the tower. And on the podium, it does the same thing. So podium, you see the ground floor is retail, but at the second floor, you have the stairs that go up to second, third, fourth, and fifth into different gardens. The plan left is the office entrance. You have the apartment entrance on the north, retail entrance on the north and south. And the plans of the building, the major spaces on the ground floor, of course, is the retail entrance and also office entrance and apartment entrance, but it also has this very nice open space. It's a gray space in the center of this small retail. So people can gather in that central atrium space that has a wonderful skylight above. It's on the fifth floor. And also on the podium, on the roof of the podium, you can see the stairs that move up on the second, third, and fourth floor. On the fourth floor, there's a wonderful garden space that kind of collects people from the office and retail, culminating at that level. And the tower standard floors are at 2,000 square meters per floor. And very important is the integration of design, function, structure, and its environmental qualities. That's what this building is all about. So in this function diagram, you can see at the top is a headquarter office for a client. And it has its own sky garden where the owner has his office in a Chinese garden on that level. And on the bottom is rental offices, and at the very bottom podium is retail. Our client specializes in diamonds. They're the largest diamond manufacturer retailer in China. And on the center, you see the different functions merging also with the different gardens at different levels. And on the very right is, we wanted to bring the people, the green, up in through the building, throughout the entire tower. And the building now stands at night as a very significant, iconic tower in this entire vicinity, overlooking that wonderful park on the south. This is the roof garden on the fifth floor, and you can see on the second floor. On every floor, there's these outdoor spaces, and there's a stair that moves people up from the second, third, fourth, and even up to the fifth floor. Okay, so we bought in a lot of green. So the green, actually this building has just been finished about 8 months ago. So the green is still growing. So eventually I hope the green will engulf all of these levels. Also the notches in the tower. That will take some time, but it will eventually get there. And at the retail podium, you can see we created these wonderful public spaces with a screen, with this skylight at the top that brings light down into this public space. On the right is our podium looking onto the street, so it's very, very visible from this it's not a highway, but it's a main road that goes north and south through all of Shenzhen. So now the nickname is the Eye of Shenzhen. And these pixels you see, they're actually designed into that skin. You will see in a minute. But on net, it has these wonderful, very artistic videos that our clients are starting to show on this eye. On the left is the back side of the eye. So where you can go at the podium, you go in, and on the second floor, it has that stair that moves up to second, third, and fourth and fifth floor. So the interior space of the building. So the interior spaces here is showing the center of our retail. So it's got this vertical void with that skylight at the top. So escalators bring our public up through this retail. This is our office entrance on its north. This is our apartment entrance on its east. This eye of Shenzhen. So in the daytime, it's very visible as an eye. At the nighttime, it becomes this LED that shows these wonderful artistic videos that communicates to the city. And on the right here, you can see how the eye was designed. It's just not a normal video panel, but we designed each glazing outside of the LED as these pixelized dots. So there's two layers of these dots. So as you move, as you travel around the building, the images actually gets morphed, so you can see it moving, because there's two layers of this pixelization. It creates this very wonderful effect. And the panels, we optimize every single detail of the panel, so it's buildable. So this building, although it looks freeform, but every panel and every mullion is actually straight mullions that connect it. Right? So it's the final effect is quite stunning. Our client and our contractor did a wonderful job. The flowing lines, there's no mistakes in this panel. So, but you can see every single panel, they're all flat panels. The budget was within our budget control. So having these wonderful special features on the podium. Sustainability, I spoke of the breathing building that we have achieved here with the green and with the notches of the building. We have a wonderful team of specialists that work with our BEAM and sustainability to make this building a wonderful, sustainable quality for the people and the city. So on every detail, we work with our team to make this achieve very high standard of sustainability. And now today, I think next week I'll be traveling to this building again with our client. He will be hosting a party at this particular notch. Now it's all full of green and also his office headquarters. In this image, you don't see that yet, but it's coming along. I think next week we will be able to shoot it as how it would appear in its final stages. That this level will be able to breathe. Thank you very much.